Senator, thank you for joining us. Wish it were under different circumstances. Again, out of the gate, the moment you saw or heard what had happened, what went through your mind?
Well, I'm actually at a Fargo wrestling tournament up here in North Dakota with my daughter, and the news immediately went all over the stadium. It was quite shocking to most people. You could hear that people were very upset. For us, it honestly made my heart sink because, first of all, you saw the country get to this point where these people that hate Trump so much, and we immediately put out on our Twitter feed that here they tried to impeach him twice. They've weaponized the DOJ system against him. They've went after him and a conviction, and now they've tried to assassinate the guy. He just is still standing. And what's frustrating about the whole thing for us is the guy's just trying to serve the country. I mean, he's truly, and I mean this sincerely, legendary. I mean, here he is. He's given up so much of his fortune. He gets shot at, and what he does, the first thing he does is he stands up and shakes his fist and says, "Fight, fight, fight." What a man.
That was amazing. That was incredible. But he's back on his feet. He's fine. And he'll be at the Republican National Convention, we believe, in just a little while. Sir, you're a firearms expert. Just any initial thoughts? Everyone's praising the Secret Service right now. But a presidential candidate does not get the same level of protection that a sitting president gets. You notice that he was not behind the glass. That was present on January 6th. Maybe it should be present again. I feel like there has got to be a lot of changes going forward, or maybe not.
First of all, the Secret Service did an amazing job running up and protecting them the way they did. There was a failure on the outer perimeter. And so typically when you set up security like this, you'll set up 3 perimeters. You'll set an exterior perimeter on the outside and an interior one. And then you'll have the one that the Secret Service provides right there in the middle, which is protecting the dignitary himself. What happened in this case is there was obviously a building that had a line of fire directly to the podium and no one was covering it. That's a true failure, and I don't know who that failure point is on, and it may just be the sources that they had. The Secret Service is going to be quite limited. There's quite a different detail on the former president versus the current president. There's a big difference between what type of security they get. But anytime there is a direct line of fire from an vantage point, that should be covered. And I'm sure there will be an investigation on this, but I'm not taking away from the law enforcement what they did. They were there that day to put their life on the line for the president and for the crowds that was there. They did the best they could, but there was a breakdown. And that's when they go back in and they start doing a debrief on this, they'll start studying, and guess what? Mistakes happen. They'll learn from their mistakes. Except something like this, it shouldn't have happened. They are professionals. They do their job every day. It's unfortunate, as it's been reported, that there was a innocent bystander that did lose their life, and it looks like another one's in critical condition. And I'm sure there's going to be other injuries that come out. There was a lot of shots fired there in a very short time.
Senator, we thank you very much for your observations and your words of warning. Goodness. Thank you, sir.